Here we'll demonstrate the header function capabilities. What I have is a file I downloaded from my server of all the songs on it. And sometimes when you download files, you'll get blank columns and blank rows, and then cells with data you're really not concerned about keeping. Like in this case, column B is blank, row 2 is blank. Right here we have a directory it was downloaded from. And if I execute my header function, what it will do is propose any columns or rows that it believes you may not care about to allow you to delete them. In this case, row 1 has one unique value in it, so it proposed that, but it does not highlight it, as you can see, because there is some value in it. Rows 2 and column B are highlighted because it does not see any data in it, so it kind of assumes you want to delete them. In this case, I actually want to get rid of row 1 too, so I could select it, click it here, or say select all. I'll just click it here. And it gives you the option up here too if I wanted to set row 1 as the header, or row 3 based on what it determined it assumed which would be your header row. So yes, row 3 is going to be my header, and I want to delete all these rows. And I hit continue. And as you see, now everything starts, row 3 became row 1 because it got rid of the unnecessary information I didn't need. It also made each column, adjusted the width to the size of the data in the column. And now I've got a nice spreadsheet of all the data I want, and I've got grid lines in this one, and it's color coded, and it's got filters, and if I page down, obviously I've got a locked header, which is what this function does. Now, if you want certain features, like in this case, so notice maybe that the font is a little bigger here than it is here. And I've got my grid lines that weren't part of the original spreadsheet. In my settings, I can set defaults here. And I can set a font specifically for that always gets invoked. Or I can say, in this case, it's 7% larger than the data it sees. And what it does is selects a record from here that it assumes is, normal font, and then it would base it off of that to drive the header. And I can left justify them or center them. I can also set the color. So in this case, I set the color as green. But there's many colors I can choose from here. I can choose custom colors. And I can say apply filters, apply grid lines, and I can propose all columns to, if I want to be able to select which ones get deleted when I do create my header filter. So that's part of your configuration options with headers. And that's about it for this one. Now I've got a nice little file in the format I want. It's easy to manage. Thank you.